Can you hear me?
Good morning, Doctor.
Hi.
Morning, doctor.
Hi, morning. Okay, right. So before we begin, I would like to highlight one thing. Okay. I've been getting. I got this email actually from UTM. Hold on. Is this SBQ? SBQ, yeah. Okay. So I got an email from UTM. Okay. It seems like there are. Okay. Now the thing that you have to know is that even though we are not using e-learning, okay, right? But you have to access e-learning for your subject. Okay, right? You have to access e-learning. Okay, even though, like I said, your attendance, for example, is taken automatically, okay, by Google Meet. Okay, whenever we have a session, but it seems like e-learning is looking at your activity in e-learning, right? Okay, so I've got this list of students. Okay, just three of you, right, who have not accessed e-learning for this subject. Okay, for this semester, right? Okay, so just bear in mind. One Nur Khairunisa, are you here? One Nur Khairunisa, are you here? No. Bernard Ting Yu Sing. No. What about Ravi Dev? Ravi Dev Raj, are you here?
Yeah, Doctor, I'm here.
Okay.
Can I
Just
access?
sorry.
I think I've accessed it. I think I have to open it.
It's just that I got the because okay, I'll share the screen with you and you will see because your name popped out. Hold on. Your screen share. Okay, so you can see. Can you see it?
Doctor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Bernard thing, he registered wrong subject.
So
I think
he's
that's our
year two.
classmate.
okay, so he has to go to the. He has to
I
contact.
think he's already dropped this subject because he's year 2 now. Then he registered year 3 subject.
I see. Okay, so just remind him. Okay, just make sure that he has already dropped the subject. If not, then try to contact Ponali. Why is his name is still appearing in e-learning?
Alright, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, and for like Raj, okay, your name is still appearing here. So just access e-learning and fill up the attendance or whatever. Okay, all right. So that your name does not appear anymore. Okay, in this kind of situation. And what about Khairunisa? Are you here, Khairunisa? Okay, it seems Khairunisa is not here, I think. Right. So could somebody please inform her, right, to access e-learning. Okay. Even though, like I said, even though we are not using e-learning, at least for me, I'm not sure about who's your name? Let's do Shamsul, is it? Right. Okay. Even though I'm not sure whether he's going to use it or not. Okay, but for at least with us, with me, we are not using it. But still, you have to access e-learning. Okay, right? Otherwise, e-learning is going to detect you as have not attended this subject. Okay, right? So just to be safe, right? Just to be safe, just fill up your attendance. Okay, in e-learning, you just fill it up. Okay, right? Just to be safe, even though, like I said, okay, I'm not using it. Okay, I already have my own record, and whenever they ask for the record, I just give my own record, and that has been fine for the past semesters. Okay, there hasn't been any problems. Okay, but just in case, like I don't know whether they are trying to make full use of e-learning right now. I'm not sure. Okay, the argument is because we do not like to use e-learning because it's unstable, right? But just to be safe, just access e-learning. Okay, make sure that you just fill up your attendance in e-learning. Okay, simple as that. Right. Okay, so yeah, so please take action again, and please remind Khairunisa, right? Please remind her, please, right? Okay, right. So that's that, and I think I need to move your screen. Yeah, this one now. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, one other thing, okay. Well, based on my past experience with this subject, okay, you have a test every mid-semester, am I right?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
for every subject.
True.
Okay, so have you got the tentative date for the test? Because not yet.
Ah.
Not yet. Okay, right.
If not mistaken, in the website ada Dr.
Website.
Yes, we have. Yeah, let me search for it.
Okay, could you please, right? Okay, unfortunately, because the QS department, it's been 2 semesters or 3 semesters now. I've been teaching this subject for the QS students, but the QS department rarely communicate with me when they are going to have this and that. You know, usually they will contact me at the last minute. Puan Laili will contact me at the last minute. Yeah, perhaps they forgot, you know, because I'm not part of the QS department, so that might cause perhaps of an issue. All right, so that's why I usually ask the students if you already know when is the date for your test, so I can prepare early, okay, for the questions, right? Okay. Somebody is joining us again. All right, okay. So please let me know when is your test, the tentative date for your test. Right. Okay, so let us continue then. Okay, right. Okay, so where did we stop last week? Does anyone remember? Have we covered this one? The FN components? Let's see. Have we covered this one? The FN components? No. What about? Oh no, not yet. Okay. What about this one? This one still no? Have we covered this one? No as well. Okay, could you please, we've covered the video, of course. Have we covered this one?
No.
No.
I don't
Okay.
think so. No, I haven't.
So meaning our last meeting was, in our last class, I covered up till the video, the common perception, am I right? Okay, right, okay. Okay, good. Right, okay, so let's continue then. Okay, confusion, right? Particularly people tend to, especially people who are not familiar with, you know, building maintenance and operations, right? Okay. People tend to get confused, right? So I just want to make it clear to you, right, that facilities management is not building maintenance, that's number one. And secondly, it is not property management, okay, right? So for those who are perhaps a bit confused, right? Because basically they are almost the same, but they are not. They are actually very different, okay? So building maintenance is basically, as the name suggests, right? It's basically about maintaining physical condition of the premise, right? So you take care of the building, right? When the video, remember, if you still remember the video, it shows that the FM comes at the end, and he acts more like a building doctor, right? Okay. So basically, that is maintenance, and that's what building maintenance managers do, right? So in that video, the FM function is being limited to maintenance only. Okay, so building maintenance is just taking care of the building, right? Making sure that the building works, nothing's wrong with it. There are no leaks, there are no breakdowns or whatever, right? Okay, so that would be building maintenance. Okay. Now, property management is something else. Okay? Property maintenance is basically about how do we make profit? How do we make profit out of the property that we have? So, like I mentioned in our first lecture, right? The term property basically refers to land and building. Okay, so in property management, right? Their job, property managers basically try to make profit for the clients, okay? Try to make profit out of the land and building that they are managing. Of course, in order for them to make profit, okay, for the client, okay, the property itself has to be in good condition. So they will have to perform building maintenance, right? Because how can you make profit out of a property which is not in good condition? Right, so building maintenance is part of the service provided by any property management companies, okay? But basically, their job is to make sure that the client can make money out of the property that they have, okay? So they have to make sure that, say, if there's a premise, the client is able to sell it or the client is able to rent it, right? And then property management companies will usually collect the rents, right? If it's a rented property, then the property management companies will collect the rent on behalf of the client, right? So basically, that is the main focus of property management. Okay, when you talk about facilities management, okay, as what we've covered these past few weeks, right? FM is about, well, how do we create the most conducive work environment so that we can become an enabler, right? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, Amy Hu. Good. Sorry, I haven't pressed the record button yet. Okay, start recording. Sorry. Right. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Okay, right. Started recording. Okay. Right. Okay, right. Okay, so let me just repeat a bit. Okay, so building maintenance is about maintaining or making sure that the building is in good condition, right? Okay, so every building, everything needs maintenance, right? Okay, so that is the job of a building maintenance manager, to take care of the building, making sure that there are no problems with the building. Okay. So like I said, in the last video that you've watched, right? It shows that FM acts more like a building doctor, and that building doctor is actually a building maintenance manager. So that video basically limits, okay, the role of a facilities manager to a building maintenance manager. Okay, right? Can FMs become building maintenance managers? Yes, they can. Right? Yes, they can, and there are companies, FM companies, which are appointed by the client to become building maintenance managers. Right? So yes, FMs can be building maintenance managers. Can building maintenance managers become FMs? No, because their job scope is only on maintenance, whereby FM is much bigger than that. Okay. Okay. Property managers, right? Okay, is more about their focus is on how to make money, how to make profit out of the property, and property basically is defined as land and building. Okay, so how can the client make money out of the property that he has? So the property manager's job is to make sure that they are able to collect rent from the tenants or sell the property. Basically, how can the client make money out of the property that they have? So that is the property manager's job. And of course, in order for the client to make money, right, out of the property that they have, the property itself has to be in good condition. So, of course, the property itself, the building, for example, has to be maintained. And maintenance is part of the service provided by the property manager, right? Okay, so just be clear on that, okay? Can property managers become building maintenance managers? Yes, they can, right?